Let's play. Here we go. Oh, a little shimmy down the wicket, but then decides that it's a good ball and brings up the nice 4-day defense.
Protection out in the deep square leg. Martin Guptill.
You can barely hear him talk. In the air, huge wicket. Risk taken and hasn't gone off for him. In the air, Upul Taranga doing the job. That is a massive wicket and one very early on. We'll peg them back slightly.
You take that in the semi-final or any game, a wicket, the very first over, was looking to go up and over. That extra cover fielder, really well judged. Love the timing of the jump as well. Rajput strikes in his very first over. Naman Oja departs for naught. It's 1 for 1.
Yeah, just realizes that, there's a little slowness in bowling. It's slow in the air. Oh, had it. Made room, had it. 2 gone. 3 for 1. Gentleman in the middle's got a jacket on, looking neatly dressed. Oh, missing leg. Missing leg. Just a polite inquiry from Ankit Rajput in his second over.
I'm not going to say it. Commentators curse as that's the runs and that's the first APL Apollo boundary for the first semi-final.
I was just wondering, bowling without a fine leg in T20 cricket, that's dragging onto leg stump, that's a freebie. Because there's a square leg in place, no fine leg. All he has to do is get a little bit of bat or a thigh pad or something and avoid that keeper. Not the timing he was looking for, but he'll still go. You can see him step out. When the replay comes, see him step out and wait for the ball to come. That's the slowness in the pitch.
Yeah, decided to take on Ankit Rajput. Yeah, had to wait for that delivery. Pick the length really quickly. Had all the time in the world. That's the previous boundary.
Just a single. 10 of this over. 3 gone. 13 for 1. Whoa! Was there a bit of an edge? Look at the bounce over there. Ishwar Pandey, the former CSK man. That wasn't an edge. That was at the face of the bat. Up in the air. Chance! Champion! 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 Not this time. Runner-up.
Have a look at that. It just goes through the hands and hits the chest first up, Joy.
Oh, very fine and very good 4 runs. Took the chance and paid off.
Well, he's trying to do something, is Morgan, trying to upset the rhythm. Have a look at that from literally off stump or just outside off stump. Seeing that fine leg in the 30-yard circle, very nearly played it onto the stumps. He's lucky.
Yeah, very slow. Over, just over point. He's playing with fire, just being saved by the skin of your teeth.
A little more intent in this APL Apollo boundary. Is that the rhythm or that's the shot that brings back Morgan in form that we've seen in the previous 2 games? Down the next side and finishes off this over with another APL Apollo boundary. 27 for 1.
And this time through the offside. Back-to-back APL Apollo boundaries to start this 5th over. Perfect from Angelo Pereira.
Angelo Pereira is certainly enjoying pace off the pitch. Anticipating the short ball, batting deep in his crease. Upul Taranga, valiant attempt, but just not quick enough.
He looks to go large, and he's got plenty of it as well. That is brutal from Owen Morgan. He continues on his merry way. Another APL Apollo maximum.
This is becoming a very expensive over by Rajput. Couple of fours in the beginning. And just like Angelo Pereira, batting deep in his crease, Morgan. He's opening up the leg side by clearing his front foot. Almost like a baseball swing with the wind. And always when he hits so high with the wind, it goes the distance. Beautifully done, the slow ball. Should be at least couple, or maybe even 4 runs. Shinwari at mid-on was trying to chase it down, but just not quick enough. As the 50 comes up for Lions, 51 for 1.
Callum Ferguson's bat today. This time around though, the bat does not help. He can only find DJ Bravo at mid-on. And that's the wicket they've looked for, the Panthers. Owen Morgan, the danger man, has to depart.
DJ Bravo dropped the catch earlier, but not the occasion. Half-hearted effort by Owen Morgan. I thought he came down the track even before the ball was delivered. Asad Pathan probably saw it and pitched it shorter. Hence, no elevation, no power. Easy catch to Bravo. As skipper Morgan goes for 30, is 52 for 2.
Oh, swipes that from well outside off. What a shot that is. Innovative, crafty. And that is so good from Angelo Pereira for another APL Apollo boundary.
But picked up a couple of wickets for 22 runs of his 3 overs in yesterday's win against Warriors. And that is the confidence sometimes as a player you need to bring that into batting. Gets an opportunity, number 3, premeditated sweep shot, but most importantly, found the gap perfectly. And that's a boundary as well to finish off the power play. Mid-off in the circle, Angelo Pereira giving himself room and crashing through mid-off down the ground. End of the power play, 62 for 2.